Faith is taking the first step, even when you don't see the whole staircase. Darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that. The time is always right to do what is right. In the end, we will remember not the words of our enemies, but the silence of our friends. The ultimate tragedy is not the oppression and cruelty by the bad people, but the silence over that by the good people. The ultimate measure of a man is not where he stands in moments of comfort and convenience, but where he stands at times of challenge and controversy. Life's most persistent and urgent question is, what are you doing for others? I have decided to stick with love. Hate is too great a burden to bear. We must learn to live together as brothers, or perish together as fools. We must accept finite disappointment, but never lose infinite hope. The quality, not the longevity, of one's life, is what is important. I look to a day when people will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. Love is the only force capable of transforming an enemy into a friend. The function of education is to teach one to think intensively and to think critically. Intelligence plus character, that is the goal of true education. If a man has not discovered something that he will die for, he isn't fit to live. Nothing in all the world is more dangerous than sincere ignorance and conscientious stupidity. Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. I believe that unarmed truth and unconditional love will have the final word in reality. This is why right, temporarily defeated, is stronger than evil triumphant. We are not makers of history. We are made by history. Whatever your life's work is, do it well. A man should do his job so well that the living, the dead, and the unborn could do it no better. Freedom is never voluntarily given by the oppressor, it must be demanded by the oppressed. A right delayed is a right denied. An individual has not started living until he can rise above the narrow confines of his individualistic concerns to the broader concerns of all humanity. A nation that continues year after year to spend more money on military defense than on programs of social uplift is approaching spiritual doom. That old law about an eye for an eye leaves everybody blind. The time is always right to do the right thing. A genuine leader is not a searcher for consensus, but a molder of consensus. Peace is not merely a distant goal that we seek, but a means by which we arrive at that goal. Man must evolve for all human conflict a method which rejects revenge, aggression, and retaliation. The foundation of such a method is love. There can be no deep disappointment where there is no deep love. Whatever affects one directly, affects all indirectly. I can never be what I ought to be, until you are what you ought to be. This is the interrelated structure of reality. Human progress is neither automatic nor inevitable. Every step toward the goal of justice requires sacrifice, suffering, and struggle, the tireless exertions and passionate concern of dedicated individuals. We must build dikes of courage to hold back the flood of fear. A man dies when he refuses to stand up for that which is right. A man dies when he refuses to stand up for justice. A man dies when he refuses to take a stand for that which is true. Every man must decide whether he will walk in the light of creative altruism or in the darkness of destructive selfishness. Almost always, the creative dedicated minority has made the world better. Everything that we see is a shadow, cast by that which we do not see. If you found this content helpful, please do hit that like button and subscribe to our channel, Brainiac Wisdom.